Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL, women's soccer, just soccer, only soccer. In this video/podcast, I'll be discussing the 2023 Women's World Cup match between the US Women's National Team and Sweden's Women's National Team. The US is coming off of a draw to Portugal, while Sweden are coming off of a win against Argentina. So we're in the round of 16, also known as the knockout stages, which means the teams that lose are going home, while the teams that win move forward to the quarterfinals. There is a lot at stake here. When it comes to the US's match against Sweden, I'm honestly just repeating myself when I say the US is needing to connect in the midfield and attack, connect in the box, and finish. The midfield needs to be organized, the team needs to control the midfield and keep possession. I'm repeating the same things other soccer commentators and WASO journalists are talking about. It's all the same, but the thing is, it hasn't gotten better. Somehow, it seems like the US is getting worse. They had a good match against Vietnam, a so-so pretty good match against the Netherlands, and then in the match against Portugal, you can see the disorganization in the midfield. You can see the lack of connection in the midfield and attack. You can see the lack of cohesiveness and chemistry, as if the team just started playing with one another. Now the US team has to play Sweden against players like Fridolina Rolfo, Kosovare Aslani, Stina Blackstenius, Magdalena Eriksson, Lena Hurtig, and Rebecca Blomqvist. Go Wolfsburg. Sweden has won all three of their group stage matches. They won 2-1 against South Africa, 5-0 against Italy, and 2-0 against Argentina. It's also important to note, in the match against Argentina, Sweden didn't play all their starters. They're probably one of the top performing teams in the World Cup next to Japan. Their midfield and attack is very dangerous, and their backline isn't going to be easy to break through. The team is balanced when it comes to their defense, midfield, and attack. It's going to be a tough fight for the US because Sweden is going to press and fight to control the midfield. They're a possession-based team and like having possession, kind of like the US. At the end of the day, if the US wants to win this match, something needs to change. That's what it comes down to. Nothing is going to change if something doesn't change in regards to the midfield and attack. Start Mewis with DeMello or Sanchez and move Ertz back to the midfield. Put O'Hara, Cook, or Sonnet in that center back position. Then in the second half, depending on how things went in the first half, sub in Sullivan and Horan. In the attack, I would go Rodman, Smith, and Williams. Then in the second half, sub in Thompson and Pino. It might work, it might not work, but we may as well try. However, I don't think Vlatko is going to make changes. I don't think he's going to play Sanchez or Mewis. He's probably going to go with the same starting 11 he used in the group stages, excluding Lavelle due to yellow card accumulation. He's going to run Sullivan and Horan to the point where they're exhausted. He's played them to the full 90 in the 3 group stage matches without rotation, and will probably do the same in this match. I don't get it. What's the point in having midfielders like Christy Mewis and Ashley Sanchez if you're not going to use them? Why are they here? If you don't trust them enough to play them in games, why did you call them up in the first place? Why don't you choose players you can trust? The same also goes with Alana Cook and Sofia Huerta. If you're not going to play them, why are they here? It's clear Vlatko doesn't trust his team, the team he selected. Because, again, why would you call up players who you clearly don't trust and believe in? It's going to suck because if the team doesn't play well, if the US loses and gets knocked out, people are automatically going to blame the players. They're going to pull out every reason under the sun to blame the players. Oh, they were dancing, they were on TikTok, they were singing the national anthem, they were not singing the national anthem. You don't sing the national anthem. They were too busy breathing instead of focusing on soccer. No, the blame lies with Vlatko. I would like to see the US move on, but honestly, my faith in Vlatko leading this team is completely gone. Hopefully the team will be able to find a way through and win against Sweden. That all being said, let's get into the lineup for this match. Alright, so the lineup. We have Alyssa Nair in the goal. For defenders, Naomi Girma, Emily Fox, Emily Sonnet, and Crystal Dunn. For midfielders, Julie Ertz, Lindsay Horan, and Andy Sullivan. And for forwards, Alex Morgan, Sophia Smith, and Trinity Rodman. And here are the substitutes. Vlatko must have realized how serious this match was and moved Ertz back to the midfield. I still think since Ertz is back in the midfield, Sullivan should have been rested until the second half. But at the same time, I get it. The US is needing to control the midfield and keep possession. And in the last match against Portugal, there was too much disorganization in the midfield. Playing against Sweden, you need to have control of the midfield. If not, Sweden would take advantage of the disorganization and launch their own attack and counterattack. As for the forwards, I still think I would have gone with Williams or even Pino in place for Morgan, but maybe this will be a different game. Maybe this will be the match where the US finally gets it together and starts connecting in the attack and in the box and starts scoring goals. As for the back line, they have to watch out for Sweden's attack. Rolfo, Blackstenius, and Aslani are starting tonight, and the US has to be aware of where they are on the field. That all being said, let's get into the first half. So the first half, we are off. I don't know why, but I actually felt good waking up to watch this match. Like the US will be able to pull off a dramatic win of some sorts. Or that could be resignation. Anyway, the US is in a 4-2-3-1. Wait, what do you mean Sonnet is in the midfield? No. Look, Laura Harvey played Sonnet in the Reign midfield as a 6, but Harvey moved her back to the back line because she kept getting outpaced by quick players and was causing turnovers in the midfield. Why would you play her in the midfield instead of Ertz, who is an experienced midfielder? This is Sonnet's first season playing as a midfielder, and even Harvey knows she's not Quinn or Nikki Stanton. I mean, when the roster was released, I thought Sonnet playing as a 6 in the World Cup would be like a last resort kind of thing. Anyway, oh boy. 1 minute, long ball into the Sweden box, collected by the keeper. Girma sends it up, collected by Sweden. Sweden cross, goes wide. Sweden on the attack, Sonnet recovers. Morgan making a run to the Sweden box. Sweden recovers. Morgan fouls, trying to get it back. 2 minutes, Sweden cross, misses the header. US counterattack hits the ref. Ref restarts play. Ball sent into the Sweden box, goes out. 3 minutes, Sonnet recovers. Sweden pulls back their attack, just being patient on the ball. 4 minutes, Sweden cross. Fox bumps Rolfo off the ball. 5 minutes, Sweden takes the ball off Horan, sends it up, US collects. 6 minutes, Rodman cross, Smith, surrounded, cleared, Sullivan attempt goes wide. Ball to the Sweden box, headed away. 7 minutes, long ball up to Smith, goes out. 8 minutes, Sweden cross, block, Sweden corner kick, punched away by Nair. 9 minutes, US counterattack, Sweden fouls Smith, US ball. 10 minutes, long ball to the US left wing, Sweden collects, US recovers. 11 minutes, Sullivan fouled, US ball. Ball to the Sweden box, headed away ×2. Sonnet fouls, trips a Swedish player, Sweden ball. 12 minutes, Sweden gives it away, ball up to Morgan. Morgan, short run, Morgan cross to Rodman, goes wide. At that point, run closer and just take the shot. Ball to the Sweden box, headed away. 13 minutes, Fox, awkward cross, cleared. 14 minutes, US offside, Sweden ball. Are they singing ABBA's / Mamma Mia's Lay All Your Love on Me in the stadium? Or am I just hearing things? Also, if they are, I can't tell if Sweden or the US would be singing that. That sounds awesome, to be honest. 60 minutes, ball to the Sweden box, defended away. Sweden attack, cut off. Rodman cross, kicked away. 17 minutes, ball towards the Sweden box, kicked away. 18 minutes, Rodman attempt, keeper saves, but doesn't hold, cleared. 19 minutes, Blackstenius attempt, blocked. 20th minute, Sweden heads it up, kicked away by Ertz. 21 minutes, Sweden corner kick punched away by Nair. Sweden foul in the box. Sonnet fouls, grabbing. Sonnet, no, this isn't OL Reign. 22 minutes, Sweden free kick outside the US box. Ball sent in, headed up, defended away. 23 minutes, Rodman fouled. Oh, that was a dumb call from the ref. From the replay, she went over the top of a Sweden player and hurt herself. The Swedish player was just there. Trainer out to check on her. She's fine. 25 minutes, Sonnet tries to do a crafty play, but puts it out of play. Long ball to the Sweden box, stopped by Sweden. 26 minutes, Rodman making a run into the box. Rodman attempt, block. Smith collects, defended away. 27 minutes, Smith cross, awkward angle, goes wide outside the box. Rodman attempt from D goes over. 28 minutes, ball to the US box, kicked away by Ertz. Morgan up to Smith. Smith in the Sweden box. Smith can't get the shot off. Horan can't get the shot off. Defended away. 29 minutes, Sweden counterattack. Sweden cross. Sweden can't get the shot off. Cleared. 30th minute, Sweden fouls. US ball. Ball up to Horan in the box. Sweden gets it away. Sonnet over to Smith. Too much behind it. Goes out. 32 minutes, Smith up to Morgan. Defended away. Fox cross blocked. 33 minutes, US corner kick. Horan header attempt. Big save by Musovic. Actually, from the replay, it hit the crossbar. I think Musovic would have had it covered anyway. 34 minutes, Sweden fouls, US ball. 35 minutes, long ball to the Sweden box, headed away. Sonnet trips herself on a Swedish player. Yeah, don't think too hard about it. 36 minutes, ball sent into the Sweden box for Rodman. Musovic collects. Had a brain fart at the start of the match and forgot her name. The only thing that kept coming to mind was Chelsea keeper. 37 minutes, Rodman cross, kicked away. US corner kick, short, ball sent in, kicked away. 38 minutes, Rodman cross, Morgan header. Sonnet lucky she didn't foul in the box, pulls down a Swedish player, kicked away. US offsides. 39 minutes, Dunn cross, ball already went out, defended away. 40th minute, through ball to the Sweden box, kicked away. 41 minutes, Horan cross, headed away. 42 minutes, US corner kick, short, played back, ball sent in, blocked, defended away. 43 minutes, long ball to the Sweden side, collected by Sweden. Ball touched up to Smith, Musovic collects. Swedish player down from the replay. She got elbowed in the face by Rodman. Trainer's out to check on her. She's okay. 2 minutes of added time. 46 minutes, game starts up again. 47 minutes, whistle blown, first half ends. US 0-0. All right, so the good news, the US is playing a lot better than I expected. Definitely better in this match so far than against Portugal. There's good control and possession in the midfield. The US is on the attack and putting pressure on the Swedish back line. There's good movement in the attack and midfield, but the downside I'm seeing is the lack of connection in the box. The attack is connecting though, but not in the areas where it matters. I think the US needs to be more threatening with their attack, more pressure, more services into the box. I think for the second half, I would put in Huerta. Huerta's services from outside would be good for the attack since her services will sometimes land in front of goal. All the attack needs to do is connect with them. Also, want to thank Vlatko for starting Sonnet in the midfield. I'm very entertained, thank you. Honestly, she's not doing bad. She's playing better in the US midfield than in the Reign midfield. Anyway, for the second half, the US needs to maintain this level of control and aggression. They need to create more services, connect in the box, and of course, finish. Now, let's get into the second half. All right, so the second half, we are off. 45 minutes, Sweden long ball to the US box, headed away. Horan under pressure, loses it. 46 minutes, long ball to the US box, goes out of play. Smith making a run, Sweden recovers. 47 minutes, ball down the US left wing, kicked away. Horan to Smith, Smith mid-touch, collected by Sweden. 48 minutes, Aslani yellow card for late challenge on Ertz, US ball. 49 minutes, Smith making a run over to Horan. Horan fouls, grabbing Sweden ball. Ball to the US left wing, kicked away by Germa. Ball in the US box, Nair kicks it away. 50th minute, ball in the US box, Nair under pressure, Nair clears. 51 minutes, Smith to Horan to Rodman. Rodman running into the box, kicked away. 52 minutes, US corner kick punched away by Musovic. Ball headed into the Sweden box, headed away, goes wide. Fox collects, Smith on the ball, defended away. US cross goes wide. Rodman cross, Morgan misses it. Horan attempt, great save by Musovic. Yeah, that was really good. You have to respect that. That was a really great save. 53 minutes, US corner kick, defended away. Action in the Sweden box, Musovic collects. 54 minutes, Sweden counterattack, ball sent into the box, headed away. Sweden in the US box, defended away. Rolfo cross blocked. Rolfo cross again, headed away. Ball sent into the US box, Nair collects. 56 minutes, Haran attempt, couldn't be any more off target. Yeah, we need to finish our chances. Haran up for Smith in the box, collected by Musovic. Maybe Sonnet should stay in the midfield. Maybe this is what we were missing. 57 minutes, Rodman back cross to Haran. Haran loses it. Yeah, just cross it. You had runners. 58 minutes, Rodman attempt blocked. Fox cross hits the side netting. 59 minutes, Fox and Rolfo having a go at each other. Fox, don't let Rolfo push you around. 60th minute, Sweden touch into the US box, kicked away. Ertz all the way up for Smith, goes out. 61 minutes, Dunn to Morgan. Morgan cross, kicked away. Dunn sends it into the box. Smith collects. Smith hesitates. Musovic tackles it away. That was probably one of our best chances. The goal was completely wide open. And yeah, once again, we really need to finish our chances. 62 minutes, Germa fouled, US ball. 63 minutes, ball up for Rodman, collected by Musovic. 64 minutes, Haran dispossessed, Sweden controlling. Sweden making a short run, defended away by Germa. 65 minutes, US substitution, Rodman out, Williams in. Not sure why you would do that. Like, I would take out Morgan and then put in Williams. Rodman has been doing great in this whole game. Morgan hasn't really done much of anything. 66 minutes, Morgan fouls, grabbing. Sweden free kick outside the US box, ball sent in, Nair collects. 68 minutes, ball to the US box, Ertz heads it back to Nair. Earlier though, Haran down, collision with a Swedish player, she's okay. 69 minutes, Sonnet flailing around like an angry starfish, fouled, shoved, US ball. 70th minute, US foul, Sweden free kick, ball sent into the US box, Fox clears, sent back in, defended away. Sweden on the US left wing, defended away by Dunn. 71 minutes, Fox or Williams cross goes wide, long ball up to Williams, headed away. Smith cross kicked away. 72 minutes, Smith attempt, not much behind it, Musovic saves. Long ball to the US box, Ertz shielding, making sure it goes out. Rolfo shoves her. 73 minutes, Sweden on the US left wing, great defending by Germa and Dunn. 74 minutes, Sweden running into the US box, back cross kicked away, caught the ref in the nose, the ref is okay. 75 minutes, Morgan up for Williams, defended away, Morgan over to Sonnet, Sonnet attempt goes over. 76 minutes, battling in the midfield, ball down the US left wing goes out. 77 minutes, ball down the US left wing again, Dunn making sure it goes out. 78 minutes, Williams outside the Sweden box, defended away. 79 minutes, Smith cross right to Musovic. 80th minute, ball down the Sweden right wing, collected by Fox. Blackstenius attempt blocked. Lena Hurtig and Sofia Jakobsen coming in for Sweden now. Most likely, this match is about to go into extra time. Holding off subs can be a good thing here for the US. 81 minutes, ball outside the Sweden box, cleared. 82 minutes, ball up for Smith, goes out. 83 minutes, US cross goes wide. Sweden attack cut off, miscommunication. Through ball up for Morgan in the box. Morgan attempt couldn't be any more off target and would have been offsides. 84 minutes, Jakobsen attempt blocked and saved by Nair. 85 minutes, Haran sends it up, goes out of play. 86 minutes, Sweden down the left wing, defended out. Sweden throw-in, kicked away. 88 minutes, Sweden corner kick punched away. Sweden attempt, kicked away. Sweden attempt again, goes over. I think Vlatko should start considering subs now. Williams cross, Morgan header attempt, big save by Musovic. 89 minutes, Smith cross, kicked away. Williams cross, Morgan header, caught by Musovic. 2 minutes of added time. 90th minute, ball up for Morgan. Morgan collects and is offsides. 91 minutes, Williams cross, headed away. Ball to the US side, defended away by Ertz. 92 minutes, whistle blown, second half ends, US 0-0. Okay, here we go. Extra time. Vlatko, I think, needs to make substitutions in the midfield. The US has to maintain control of the midfield going into extra time. So far, they're doing well there, but they have to be careful when it comes to Sweden. There's been some points where Sweden was really dangerous on the ball, especially when it came to their counterattack. Now, let's get into extra time. All right, so the first round of extra time, we are off. 90th minute, Sweden cross goes wide, ball sent into the Sweden box, collected by Musovic. 91 minutes, ball down the U.S. left wing goes out. Ball down the U.S. right wing, defended away by Ertz. 92 minutes, ball sent into the U.S. box, headed away. Sweden cross, defended away. Sweden attempt, blocked. Lots of action in and around the U.S. box. Sweden sends it in, punched away by Nair. Hurtig fouls Nair in the box. 93 minutes, Sweden attacks. Sweden mistouch, U.S. collects. 94 minutes, long ball up to Smith in the box. Smith touch, goes out of play. 95 minutes, Sullivan up for Morgan in the box. Morgan attempt, Musovic saves. 96 minutes, U.S. corner kick. Swedish player down, took a knock after a collision with Sullivan earlier. She's okay. 97 minutes, U.S. corner kick, kicked away. Pino prepping to come in. U.S. cross kicked away. Sullivan attempt goes over. 98 minutes, Smith sends it up, kicked away. U.S. substitution, Morgan out, Pino in. 99 minutes, Sonnet to Smith. Smith touch, kicked away. Sonnet confused for a moment. Sonnet attempt collected by Sweden. Not much behind it anyway. Ball up for Pino, goes out of play. 100 minutes, ball to the Sweden box. Sweden collects. Sonnet collects up to Smith. Smith to Williams. Williams attempt blocked. Haran attempt blocked. Great saves by Musovic. 101 minutes, U.S. corner kick. Ertz puts it out, deflected. 102 minutes, U.S. corner kick goes out. 103 minutes, Sonnet fouls. Sweden free kick outside the U.S. box. Ball sent in, punched away by Nair. Sent back in, headed away. 104 minutes, ball to the U.S. left wing, goes out. Ball in the U.S. box, defended away. U.S. struggling to get it out of the box. Sweden foul, U.S. ball. 1 minute of added time, 105 minutes, Sweden controlling. 106 minutes, whistle blown, first round of extra time ends, U.S. 0-0. All right, so once again, the U.S. has to control the midfield and finish their chances. This could, well, I shouldn't say this could. This is most likely going to go into penalties. Anyway, the second round of extra time, we are off. 105 minutes, Sweden foul, U.S. ball. Sonnet to Pino, blocked. 106 minutes, Sonnet fouled, kicked in the head, U.S. ball. Oh, Sonnet is okay. Williams cross, Smith attempt, Musovic blocks. 107 minutes, U.S. corner kick, kicked away, not cleared. Ertz attempt, Musovic saves. Ball up for Williams, goes out of play. 108 minutes, Williams cross, headed away. 109 minutes, Smith brought down in the box, no foul. From the replay, yeah, not much behind it. 110 minutes, Dunn cross brought down and cleared by Sweden. Smith attempt from outside, Williams collects. Williams attempt saved by Musovic. Blomqvist coming in for Blackstenius. U.S. needs to be careful. Blomqvist is a super sub at Wolfsburg. 111 minutes, Smith fouled, U.S. ball. 112 minutes, Pino having to pick up the defense. Pino fouled earlier, Fox down, she's okay. 113 minutes, Fox cross headed away. Sweden player down, not sure what happened, but she's okay. 114 minutes, Pino sends it towards the Sweden box, collected by Sweden. Pino fouls, Sweden ball. 115 minutes, ball up for Blomqvist in the U.S. box. Nair out to collect. Williams cross, 3 U.S. players in the box, and they all miss it. Sent back in, defended away. 116 minutes, Fox fouled, some rough play. 117 minutes, U.S. free kick, ball sent in, kicked away. Smith cross, kicked away. 118 minutes, ball to the U.S. box. Ertz fouls, cutting off Sweden's attack. Ertz yellow card. Sweden free kick, ball sent into the U.S. box, defended away. 119 minutes, U.S. substitutions. Sonnet and Fox out, O'Hara and Mewis in. Finally, Mewis gets to play for 1 minute and penalties. Seriously, why couldn't Vlatko put her in earlier? Only trusting her to take penalties? Really? As if she's not a capable midfielder. 1 minute of added time, 120 minutes, ball to the Sweden left wing, goes out of play. 121 minutes, whistle blown, second round of extra time ends, U.S. 0-0. And it comes down to penalties. I hate penalties, both when I was playing and watching them now. So, Anne-Catherine Berger was good at saving penalties for Chelsea. I don't know about Musovic. Musovic looks confident, though. So, the U.S. is going first. Sullivan stepping up. Come on, Andy. You've taken penalties for the Spirit before, I think. Sullivan converts, U.S. 1. Rolfo stepping up. Rolfo converts for Sweden. Sweden 1-1. Haran stepping up for the U.S. Oh, God. Haran converts, U.S. 2-1. Too bad she couldn't do it for Lyon. Rubinson for Sweden stepping up, converts, Sweden 2-2. Mewis stepping up, Mewis converts, US 3-2. Bjorn stepping up, misses. Pino stepping up, Pino skies it. Blomqvist stepping up, Nair saves. Smith stepping up. If Smith scores, we'll win on penalties. Smith skies it. Yeah, I kind of figured nerves got to her. I can't really blame her. US is 3-2 on penalties. Sweden Bennison steps up and converts, Sweden 3-3. Nair stepping up, Nair scores, US 4-3. Eriksson stepping up, Eriksson converts, Sweden 4-4. O'Hara stepping up, O'Hara off the post, US still 4-4. Hurtig stepping up for Sweden, Nair saves, but they're checking to see if it went over the line. After a check, it is a goal for Sweden. Hurtig did convert. And from goal line technology, yes, it did go over the line. Sweden wins 5-4 on penalties and moves on to the World Cup quarterfinals. Congrats to Sweden. So the US is officially out of the 2023 World Cup. It's disappointing that the US isn't moving on, especially when it came to this game. The US was actually playing really well. I think this was their best performance in this World Cup. There was great control and possession in the midfield, good movement in the midfield and attack. The only downside was the US not being able to convert their chances. I feel like the US could have won this match early if they just put away their chances. The lack of connection in the attack was what did this team in. It's been talked about many times before. It's unfortunate because this was a good performance from the US. For now, I'm just going to leave it at that. So this ends the US's World Cup. Best of luck to all the players. That is all I have for you guys today or tonight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.